Princess Aquarius, how are you today? Are you well? Are you having a good day so far? Hopefully you will have checked your channel only ship videos. I certainly Tarot Talk! Yay! How are you? Now, did Tarot Talk? Did you watch your the Love Oracle? Because I thought it was very applicable. The second half of that. Did you watch it? Oh, yes. Oh, you got the second vaccine. Rather you than me. Rather you than me. How's Tarot Talk anyway? Wow. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll just do Princess Aquarius is in the elite club. So have you got your question, Princess? Let's do a you watched it. It was, wasn't it? It was so you. As I was reading it, I thought this definitely sounds like Tarot Talk. And a few other people it will be applicable to as well, but particularly you. It was weird. Don't you reckon? Strange. Fat. Right, Fatine BK, how are you doing? Right, I'm going to do Fatine after Princess Aquarius. Okay. So let me just do Princess Aquarius and then I'll do you. Is that all right, Fatine? So let's have a look at before we do Fatine, let's go and do Princess Aquarius, if you don't mind. Energy for October for Princess Aquarius. So remember to like the video, guys. That's important. Channel members are first if they are elite, which Princess Aquarius is. So we've just got to remember to pay attention to Princess Aquarius. It's one of those things, guys. Right, okay. So, yeah. 1 minute. Right, let's have a look. So this is for Princess Aquarius. Energy of October. Moving into October. There is a video out as well called Vibe of... Thank you, Tarot Talk. There is a video out, Vibe of the Weekend. Do check that out as well. It is quite applicable to everyone, seeing as we've got... Thank you, Tarot, darling. My little twinny. Over. Oh, started already. Checking the cards away. Where did that one go? Obviously a rubbish card. Katrina, how are you? Right, let's do Princess Aquarius. Energy for October. Right, let's hope if there's any naked pictures, we'll put them right back. That's okay. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. So first of all, we have thank you. Yeah, okay. Fatina, we'll do you in a minute. Just hold your horses 1 minute. Speaking of horses, we do have them in here. Right, so Princess Aquarius, we do have the 3 of Wands here. So you are well on your way to achieving your goals. One has to have a little bit more patience. Sometimes it's about learning to pay attention to some of the details about how we are manifesting and how we are looking at the goal per se. So I know you've got a lot of things in the bag that you want to achieve, but just rest, that things are being given to you. So there's there's no kind of rush with these particular things. There's also, you've got the Chariot, so you do have success moving forward. So look at things in an emotional way as well. How you open up to family and friends and your nucleus of your family is important. So don't be too idealistic about what things are happening. They are happening quite significantly. That's because you're a moderator, Tarot's Talk. Do you want me to unmoderate you? Then you will be green. You've got a sticker after your name, which is gold, which is quite good. Just like Princess Aquarius for a long time. So you've got a gold coin, but you're not green. You're a moderator. I can always unmoderate you if you want. So moving forwards to your journey is really applicable. So maybe you're having a lot, Princess Aquarius, to a lot of visualizations, manifestations, things like that. You do have the Two of Cups, which is no surprise really. So having that strong commitment between the two of you is just going to get stronger and stronger. So within home life, just make it homely, which you are doing, obviously. So that's really, really quite applicable. And you've got the King of Pentacles here too. So money within the home and how you kind of drive. It is a driving force here with the Chariot and the Chariot and the, well, all four of these cards are pretty good to drive what you do need to drive forward. So looking at the richness of leadership qualities, definitely how you want your business to move forward, your ideas. So looking at them and moving forward in October will just allow you to see that money can come in both sides. So long as you two are pulling together here with the Two of Cups and really knowing it's not a competition or anything, but doing your own thing as well, that should be okay, shouldn't it? It should be really okay. I like that a lot. So it's for Princess Aquarius. You're not green either. You are green. Princess Aquarius, on a laptop, you are green. You are green on a laptop, but on a phone, you're just grey. But your badge at the end of your name is golden. I can't believe you two are moaning about something so trivial. If you look on a laptop and Tarot Talk, he is a thingamajiggy. Right, I'm going to take a photograph for you, Princess Aquarius, and email it you. Right, wait a minute. I can't believe people are moaning about the simplest of things. Right, here. You funny people. Right, okay. Your wording is green, but your sticker, yeah, exactly, Tarot Talk. Exactly. Hey, well, people like the video. Never mind the wiffle waffling. So you see it on your computer. Oh my goodness. Right, shall we do 15? 15 has paid. What's Omar's messages towards you today, and will they talk to you soon? Let's have a look. Right, and then Katrina, if you're still here, you'll be after Tarot's talk. Is that all right? Honestly, got some funny people in the room today. So, oh dear. Right, okay, so let's do 15, please. Will Omar talk to you soon? And the other question was, what's Omar's messages? Right, let's have a look for Omar. Omar's messages today. Yeah, no worries, Katrina. Yeah, it really should come up green on the phone. I don't know why it doesn't come up green, because the blue comes up. So I don't understand why it can't come up green on a phone. It's a little bit strange, but let's have a look at Omar's messages today. Right, let's have a look. Oh, they look quite good. Right, so first of all, we'll have a look at the messages. There is this amazing aspect of the Ace of Cups. So the message from Omar is gently persistence will pay off, simply because of the strength card here as well. So self-love is very, very important, not only for yourself, but for them as well. They are trying to find the strength to make a decision about what to do within this situation. You can also see the Wheel of Fortune moving forward in a way to understand what is going on. So when they have the Ace of Cups, it's like they are feeling a little bit softer and gentler. And I think with the change of the seasons coming up, everything will be a little bit better. So hopefully they can make that decision a little bit further into that aspect, as long as they don't make the mistake of kind of overpowering in a situation. And that's why they've got the strength card, to be a little bit more gentler when things are definitely needed, and to have courage as well. So let's just have a look at will Omar talk to you? Well, let's have a look. I think they're bringing up enough courage and to make the decision to do that. But sometimes they can be a very crossed and closed book in some things. But with the Ace of Cups there, shows a new way of looking at things. So that's brought me encouragement, and I hope it has you too. So let's just have a look at talking, if they'll talk to you soon. Tarot's Talk, put your questions down, please, Dal. Hopefully you channel members have checked out your videos this week. Katrina and I know Tarot's talking. Well, this is for Omar. Let's see if Omar is going to speak to Fatin soon. You've not checked them out. They're pretty good. I would check them out. Do comment when you've checked them out, please, just so I know, you know. There was a pickapile there that had first dibs on channel members, but it's out now to the public now. Adverts, but it wasn't before. So we've got the Two of Swords again. So they're still trying to make up their mind whether to communicate or not. They do have the Fool card, which is all about the trusting issue of how to actually proceed with that, along with the King of Wands, which is very good. We've had this before with Omar. So he is coming up to face responsibilities of what has happened and what's not happened. They've also got this give and take scenario. So when they have made up their minds of what to do, it's almost like they're reflecting back. But they do feel a little bit more responsible. So I think they will eventually move forward. I'm really hoping so. So they're just still very, very not clear because they're still the full situation, but along with that Strength card in the other reading and the Chariot and moving forward, that looks quite good. So maybe they are thinking this card into moving forward, and of course making a kind of weighing up the pros and cons. But I think they'll end up being a little bit more responsible, even if it just means bringing a sense of closure to the situation or opening up for newness, especially as they got the Ace of Cups before. And the Ace of Cups is all about that unconditional opening up of love. So that's quite good. So thank you, Fatin. I do hope that that's, it is showing a lot more positivity, isn't it, really? So that's quite good. So thank you for the donation, guys. Channel members do take priority within a yeah, thank you. Have a great weekend. Do check out the vibe of the weekend. It is applicable to everyone at this moment in time, with the full moon coming up on Monday. So do check that out, please, in the playlist. So channel members do take priority in the room. Tarot's Talk is next as a channel member, and then Katrina Gal will be next. Okay. Just to let you know what's going on. people have pressed the join button, and for $1.99 they've decided this is a good channel. I'll subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. And they always get 3 cards instead of 2 in every live session. So that's good. Right, Tarot Talk. It's so good to see you. I know you're very busy at the moment, but it's brilliant to see you. So let's have a look what's your question is. See what's going on. Oh, it's not the same, is it? No, distance. Right, let's have a look at Tarot Talk, people. I was just looking at the back of the card, that's all. Right, okay. Right, this is for Tarot Talk. Tarot Talk's a member of the channel. They get 3 cards instead of 2. But we do mates rates here and give them 4. Right, okay. So, what have we got? Interesting. So first of all, having a look at yeah. Well, no, they're not new. They're old, but you haven't seen them perhaps. So we have the 8 of Pentacles for this. So really paying attention to the hard work that it kind of is, but refocusing of what is important within this. And of course, it's the practicalities, which you know, nobody needs to tell you that about what's needed. I think you know without. And so we've also got the priest or the Hierophants. So the connection is there, definitely, between the 2 of you. And maybe they're looking at more ways of how to bring this to the table. So in the back of the mind is a little bit scary about what could be happening, what can happen. But they've got to think outside the box here and really feel that connection. Definitely a connection. You can't go wrong with this card. So I think they're working hard to find a physical connection at this moment in time, because you've got the Justice card, which is absolutely fantastic. So here with the Justice, it is going there, and plus when you've got the 3 of whatever it is, 3 of Pentacles, it just means that you can work hard, very hard on this. So you're both willing to find ways and different ways in actually achieving this goal, per se. So Justice and the priest, that's pretty good. It means there still is a connection, and it's just developing a little bit stronger, and especially with the more and more understanding of the hard work that you put in with the 8 of thingamajiggies, Pentacles, thingamajiggies. So it's almost like recognized for what you've done. And it's been a long time now, so you know, they're recognizing that that's really good. And before you ask me, I'll give you a romancer, personal romancer, a thingy magpie. I think you. Right, okay. So, yeah. Simply because I know that's what you like. And then we've got Katrina Gall. So, you've gone as well. No, I'm not doing that because that's somewhere else. I don't know where they are. Oh, they're here. Right. This says give your relationship a chance. Couldn't agree more at this moment in time. Okay. I will give you I'll give you a lot. You love this. You love these. All right. Right. Okay. This is for Tarot Talk, and then we will go to Katrina Gall, please. Right, Katrina Gall, what is your question? If you'd like to pop that down again. Channel members do have high priority in my room, guys. Do remember to like the video while you're waiting and pop your questions down. Thank you. Right. Union. So you know, physically that union hopefully will meet, but you've got that union anyway. So you can see it's almost like that pull of the universe has pulled you together, and that seems pretty good. Didn't you get that last time? Maybe. Maybe, no problem. I like your blue and yellow together. That looks very fancy indeed. Right, well, thank you. You got marriage? No, you didn't. Not when I gave it you. No, I don't remember that. Don't make things up. Oh, you mean on them cards? Them cards? I do not remember that at all. Right, October. Hi, Priyanka. Remember to like the video, guys. Ding, ding, ding. You did. Oh, wow. Are you sure? I don't remember. I would have said I have to book a plane ticket then. I would have said I'd have to book it, but I don't remember. I don't remember at all. I think you're making that up in your head. I would have panicked and said, oh my God, I've got to do a lot of work now. You're making that up. You had a dream. I know. Right, let's see what October's doing for Katrina. Good. Yeah. I got no money to book, mate, in advance. Yeah. I'll definitely do it regardless. It's the when. Right, let's do Katrina, please, in October. Katrina in October, guys. Right. Everyone can put their questions down now, guys. They can indeed. Right. Interesting. This might be a lot to do with your work. You have Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune moving forward to your successes there. I think we had a reading at one time when you had to really persevere. It was a little bit difficult, but it's like keeping your head down and keep going. And I think this is a driving force for you to actually do that. However, here when we get the Seven of Swords and we also get the Two of Swords, it's like you're still in a decision of what direction you can actually go to follow your success. So, you know, maybe it's more of a reflective time to say, are you going in the right direction? I did the vibe of the weekend, and seven of swords came up for people. So do check out this vibe of the weekend as well, because this is obviously a very prominent energy at the moment. But for you, with the Two of Swords, it's like, well, how do I want my life to go? And so the universe is definitely on your side, Katrina, with pushing things forward, especially on the emotions. So when making the decision that you do have to do in October, make it more with your heart, you know, the passion, the love for life itself. So if it means going somewhere else, then it just means moving on to greener pastures, literally. Does that make sense? Yeah, if you check out the join button, there are 2 levels of memberships. But yeah, you do get priority right away, really. Sometimes it can be quite busy with donations, and then people have to wait, and then I go offline. So it's a bit annoying. Right, okay, guys, do remember to pop your questions down, like the video, and pop your question down, if that's okay. Yeah, thank you, Katrina. Have a great weekend. Do check out those videos. You've got your channel membership videos. You've got Vibe of the Weekend. You've got a Pickapile, Love Oracle weekend thingamajiggy as well. I think you've got Daily Tarot. You've got a lot to look at. Do take time looking at them, but yeah, do make sure you check out your channel membership. Definitely. Right, let's do people's questions. If you are here, pop down your question, please. Remember to like the video, and let's get started. So, this is for Kanika Sharma. You're moving to a new city. for your studio? Will it be good? Right, let's have a look for Kanaka Sharma. Well, it's up to you. You have to think. October is still a bit way away, but you'll probably find that there is decisions to make. As long as you feel, happy within your heart about what it is, you'll know, because the major arcana cards are all about your soul journey, about how you do know things. So just go with your heart with a lot of things. Right. This is for Kanaka Sharma. I wondered why you were moving to a studio. I thought that doesn't quite make sense, but right, this is for Kanaka. So, will it be good? Yes, if you trust this process, and trusting the process is always a great thing to do. These two cards are extremely similar. You've got the Fool card and you've also got the Page of Pentacles. So it says, yeah, doing this, just trust yourself, see where it goes. Really understand that sometimes it is definitely bringing a more financial aspect into your life. So seeing the vision, but just trusting yourself to get to that vision. So I think that's a wonderful thing that you're actually doing. You should enjoy it. And as long as you trust yourself and trust the process, it can bring a better kind of route, a better journey, and financial gains as well. So that looks really, really nice. Very nice. Hello, Phantom Punk. How are you? Do pop the question down. It is a little bit cool to do it through super chat, but yeah, go for it. I love to see the colours. Yeah, absolutely. Stick it down. Never say no to donations. Right, Priyanka, what's S thinking for you currently? Good to see Priyanka. No worries. Yeah, that looks good. It looks very nice. I think you'll enjoy that study, whatever it is. Nice one. Priyanka, let's have a look what S is thinking about you currently. What's S thinking about you currently? Do remember to like the video, guys. It's always great to do that. Thank you. What's S thinking about you? Hello, Pooja. How are you? Sorry, no, Pooja, that question is really bad. To come in asking we asked, that's not applicable. Sorry, you're gonna have to ask for a general reading or something. I can't do that one. It's like legal and health combined together. Basically, don't get involved with parents. Parents, right, okay. So, Priyanka, what's S thinking about you currently? Currently, I think they feel okay, but they're not really willing to come outside of their box. So there's going to be a lot more waiting for this situation to kind of move forward. So it's almost like stale, but it's almost like a little bit movement, but not in the right direction. It is very slow burning, this. So I don't know why they're taking so long. But at the moment, it's no communication this weekend at all. But 3 of Wands is always a good card to have, because it means you are making the necessary progress to get where you are. And to be fair, 4 of Pentacles is quite a good card, but it just means they're very kind of stayed in fixed mind. So even though it's fixed mind, it's still moving in the right direction, if that makes sense. Right, there is PayPal or Cash App. No, Pooja, you can't do that either because it's a third-party question. Well, some people have to empower themselves. I know it's difficult in certain cultures. I understand that, but yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. But they need to find the strength to do it themselves. I know in your generation it's really hard because their generation they think differently than us. So in a way, you can't really get too involved in that situation. It's up to them to be able to sort things out. It's their kind of karmic thing to do so, but do not get dragged into parents' situations. You know, I know it's hard if you're living with them, etc. Yeah. We'll do that. Hello, pretty ass. How are you doing? Pop your questions down. Remember to like the video, guys, and let's see what's going on. Raoul, how are you? Right, let's have a look at Pooja Kell's question. What's right? So let's have a look. Right. Yeah, it's very, very difficult for them. She has to learn with the Page of Swords, not to get involved in kind of, you know, hurtful rumors. Oh, well, this will happen, that'll happen. So it's an understanding that they've got to rethink things through. But because they've got the Nine of Wands as well, and they have been hurt, it's going to be very challenging. Let's use the word challenging. It's very challenging for them to empower themselves in the thinking aspect. So it's very much like for you, it's very hard to bring the horse to the water, but we can't make them drink. So her fear for a lot of things moving forward is going to be, I better stay where I am. You know what I mean? So it's almost like for her, until she finds the courage to kind of break away from this circumstance, she's going to kind of have to, you know, learn that knowledge and understanding about her situation can be very, very difficult, but she has to do the work herself. There's a thing apart from, hello Sebla, apart from I forgot what I was going to say. Apart from, I really do forget what I was going to say. It's gone. Yeah, apart from doing the work for them or trying to tell them, oh, go on this forum, read about things and help. It's very hard when we have fears within ourselves about, you know, how we can empower ourselves. So there are old habits, and you have to remember, a lot of people think to stay married to the same person it is a sign of losing face if you do move away from them. There are all sorts of, you will never ever know what your mum is thinking. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they have to get very, very strong within themselves to understand what or how, what they want to do. Does that make sense? It is difficult, but you cannot get involved in parents' marriage. You just can't. And it's up to them. It's their life. Do you know what I mean? And quite frankly, you shouldn't let it affect how you have relationships either. Does that make sense? Right, let's have a look. Hi guys, nice to see you. So remember to like the video. Great to see you guys. Donations do take high priority in the room, as well as channel members who have pressed the join button down there. I'm doing fine. Right, who's next? Well, yeah. Right, Rattle Jane. I love reading for Rattle. How are you? Let's have a look at Rattle Jane at the moment. Love reading for Rattle. Hi, Lena. How are you? Right, this is for Raoul and love. So one has to work really, really hard. Cuckoo, how are you? So maybe really understand what it is about yourself to be able to move forward. So when you get the judgment card as well, it is like how you are moving towards a more accepting way of yourself. And not being too critical about yourself. And it's basically doing the refresh button, but more about unlearning and learning at the same time of who you want within your life. So it's a good time. It's an exciting time. If you actually watch Vibe of the Weekend, there are some very important messages in there that may help you understand this a little bit better. Okay? Thank you for Raoul. Cuckoo, how are you? Hi, what is going on between you and Andrew? Does he really love you? Right, Cuckoo, make sure you watch the channel only membership videos. There are 2 for you to watch. And just comment or like it that you've actually seen it. That will be awesome. For Cuckoo, there's tarot as well as love messages. Okay. Especially the love one, it'll answer your question quite well. All right. So let's go. Well, let's see what's going on between you and Andrew. Hey, I'll pick that up if I knew where it went. Cuckoo, thank you very much. Thanks for that. That's excellent. Well, let's have a look. What's going on between you and Andrew? Let's have a look. Big Cleo, thank you, sweetheart. You like buses, you lot. You wait for one to come along and then 2 come at once. Just saying. Oh, yeah, that's what English saying. I don't know what they're like in your countries, guys, but in my country, right, let's have a look at Andrew. Look at all those little hearts. Oh, that's so sweet. Andrew is Taurus. My husband's Taurus as well. Right. Hold on, Big Cleo. Be with you in a minute or 2. Right, let's have a look. Interesting. Right, okay. So, it's quite interesting, this. Whoa. This is really interesting about Andrew. There seems to be a shift, because I remember last time we looked at this, it wasn't so interesting, but I think here with the High Priestess, it's almost like you can both see what's going within the relationship, and you do actually know how to fix this, situation, because not only is the death, but you've got the Magician within this. So if you both use that kind of sense of how you interact and how you want to move the relationship, you can use the death situation energy into transforming how you both are and how you are acting. So the Magician here is great to really understand and how to make things work within the death situation of moving, transforming what does need to take place. So the High Priestess allows you to feel when that actually is, or sense. You do have not only the Lovers, but you also have the Six of Pentacles. So it's almost like this major choice that could be going on to like stop the old ways to move into the new ways is very significant here, with the give and take of the situation. And then that's when you'll realize that you do have happiness and you do actually see an improvement largely about Andrew per se. So it's almost like he can love you even more and deeper, but it's and how they move on to do that you may finding difficult. And that's why we've got the Six of Pentacles. It can be a give and take, but sometimes people don't express how they are, but it doesn't mean to say they're not feeling it. So I think they do feel it. So like if you sit back and go, is Andrew really loving me? Do they want to be with me? And the answer here, I do have to say, is a yes. It is being transformed significantly this weekend. So you do feel like that this card does give a complete sense of happiness. So maybe just put the doubts away, choose to understand what it is that is between the two of you. And I think if you really both want to actually work things out, you both can, to at least understand each other a lot better. But it's quite interesting if you do pay attention to that kind of intuition that'll kick in to bring you past the transformation of that kind of newness. I think that looks quite good today. I really do. So the Lovers card is all about that. Yeah. Hello, Sherry B babes. How are you? So yeah, that seems the Lovers. It is that huge decision to whether transform. It is quite funny they've got the snake in here as well, because the transformation that comes from the snake is very good with the Death card. So I'm encouraged significantly. There is one card that's, has to be in place, and that is the give and take of the situation. That definitely has to be in place. Does that make sense? Thank you. Relationships, but yeah. I'm with a Taurus myself, so I know how slow they can be. Right, Big Cleo, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Why did he block you on WhatsApp? And will I be unblocked very soon? Yeah. I actually know these things by the colours. The colours do signify what a value is, so I kind of know. Oh, love you too, and I do hope you have a great weekend. Check out the channel membership videos, make sure you watch them and comment on them, would be awesome. And there's a good vibe of the weekend video for everybody, so do check that out. Right, so how's Sherry B? So let's have a look at Big Cleo. Big Cleo has donated. We will be doing a reading. Please be patient while that goes on. In the meantime, you can like the video. Do like the video. You're alive. Right, Big Cleo. Right. Let's see why they decided to unblock you, block you. Just for the fun of it, maybe. No. God, that's tough, isn't it? Whoa. Right. Okay. So we've first of all got the Five of Pentacles, which is very, very challenging. So communicating to you was very challenging. I think here with the King of Cups, it's like maybe you didn't trust them, or you know you didn't trust what they said to you, and therefore they just had to block you. They still feel for you, but it was almost like maybe it was just too hard to go down, and maybe there were too many messages coming through. You can see this with the disappointment. They were very disappointed, and with the aspect of how they felt emotionally. So emotionally for them, they can see the disappointed. So with the two fives here, it's a really kind of very negative energy. So maybe they were just saddened that you perhaps didn't trust them, or they didn't trust you, or whatever. But they were willing to give quite a lot, but maybe the journey was just too difficult for them. And when they got the devil here, it's like that whole habit of communicating and not communicating, that they just felt like it was too much. It literally was too much. So no. So they didn't want all the communication really. So sometimes old habits do die hard, but it made them in a situation that they felt pulled down. You can see this with the Five of Cups, but not only that, you can see that with the Five of Pentacles, that it was emotionally just too much, and they did feel trapped. So feeling trapped, the only thing to do was to block you, which is not a nice thing to do. But so moving on from that, he never tried. No. Will they unblock you? Quite interesting. Really. Can't see that, card. Right. Don't know why I'm tired. So it is quite interesting. Will they unblock you? So they've got the Queen of Cups here, which is really interesting, because it's teamed with the Knight of Cups as well. So it's almost like this soft side, whether that's from you. This card you can see quite clearly here that is like too much. Everything's there except that relationship. So with the Queen of Cups, it's almost like, do they want that perfect relationship? So it's almost like if it is their wish to unblock you and see what's going on within your life, then yeah, they could very well. And they've definitely got the Magician here to create a better kind of mood for everything. So when they've got the King of Pentacles here, it shows that the value of unblocking can come, but it doesn't mean to say that they are. So I think this is more your energy really than theirs. So it's almost like how you feel towards this particular person. They feel like they are in charge of that. Yeah, it's got these are good cards, to be fair. So I don't know what will make them unblock, other than a feeling of I need to be a little bit happier. So they could unblock you and just communicate in a way that's a little gentler and a little bit more softer. It is going to take time, but I don't think it'll take a lot of time, because they feel like that they can do that. So that's quite good, really, for your person. They're all good, very, very good cards. They're so much better than the feel of when they blocked you. This is really negative, and then will they unblock you is really quite positive. So there is that huge difference carrying on. Do you agree? So don't ask me when, but yeah, it's got a little bit better than that. Cosmic Dust, hello. Momo Toto, how are you? Pritha, how are you? Jedna Roses, how are you? Right, okay, so we've got a new moderator in the room. Congratulations, you know who we are talking to. So yeah, Momo Toto, if you've got a question, then pop your question down. Channel members do get priority after donated readings. Donated readings do come first. Momo, just type something down. Princess Aquarius, how are you doing? You're back. Right, we're waiting for Momo to put their question down. So hopefully Big Cleo, that helped a little bit of why they've blocked you. It's a little bit silly, isn't it? Right then, right, we are waiting for Momo to put their question down, if that's okay. Yay, look at that. Oh, Momo. Intentions, will I be successful in the new endeavors that I'm trying to do to escalate finances? Let's have a look. So yeah, as a moderator, just copy Sherry. She's really good at doing that. I don't need any blocking. I don't want anyone blocked until it goes through to me. Do report people if they're a troll, only if they are a troll. We don't want any bullying, and you know what that's like. So it's very, very gentle, or it's supposed to be anyway. Do you know what I mean? So Sherry just, you know, Sherry just demonstrate to Momo what we want in our channel. Yeah, so it's no telling people off. I don't like that. It shouldn't happen. Yeah. So Sherry's a very good moderator, reminding people about donations. Channel member, that's the main thing that we want. Yeah, that's basically all that Sherry said, basically. Yeah. So we only block trolls, we hide them, but if they're aggressive, report them, and I'll just finish the live, basically. We don't stand for any nonsense like that. She's lovely, isn't she, Sherry? She's really beautiful. So Sherry is a great moderator. She's very gentle, very beautiful. And she does a great job. Right, Momo, let's have a look. Be successful in the endeavors you're trying to escalate your finances. Let's have a look. I'll trust you to come in and put your spoke in. What have you been hiding under a bleeding rock? And just ignore Matsal Tara, because we do. God, he doesn't have pick on our poor Sherry. Right, okay. Can I please do this question without you two having fun with each other as normal? Right, okay. Will you be successful in the new endeavors that you're trying to do? Right. Right, let's have a look. Success. Wow. Oh, wow, this is quite interesting. So sometimes one has to use the kind of, you've got the yin and yang here, right? You've not only got the high priestess, but you've got the priest as well. So it's a lovely balance between really going inside, but really looking at what needs to be done on a spiritual level. So spiritually, you're definitely going in the right direction to really move these energies forward in such a balanced way. It's like embodiment of the whole yin yang symbol. You've also got the 6 of Cups here. So that this is like, because of the priest card, and it's very like firm and rigid and really kind of traditional, it's reminding you to use a little bit of sensitivity and laughter, fun, and really feeling that connection, but feeling it the way you as an individual had fun as a child, and the memories and things like that. So it's kind of putting how we value ourselves and how those kind of finances and goals are a bit like asking a child, well, what do you want to do when you grow up? And go, yeah, I want to be like this, and really feeling that. So it's very serious over here, but it's a balance between the fun. So it's quite a strong message for you as an individual to know to be sensitive in your goals, but to know and be kind of strict. So it's almost like that Empress and Emperor, but more of a spiritual way. So connecting on a spiritual way will allow you to reach those fun, loving times. Does that make sense? So hopefully that does. If not, blame Mad Soul Tarot, because we all do. Right. Right, okay. So, Mad Soul Tarot, have you got a question? You're the last channel member. I know what you're going to say. Don't even need to ask. What? Yeah, no worries. Right, okay. So, please put your questions down. Lena, you've been here for a while. Remember to like the video. Right, thank you, Ash. That saved me doing the spiel. Sherry, do nag people, please. Show Momo how to nag people. She's very good at telling the rules. Right, Ash. What to do in regard of your career? All right, let's have a look. What's to do regarding your career? Let's have a look. And I'm sure Mad Soul Tarot can copy and paste some of those videos I've done, like Vibe of the Weekend. He's very, very good at that. Indeed. Right, Ash, let's have a look what's to do in regard to your career. Let's have a look for Ash. What's on there? Am I still online? Guys, am I online or not? Yeah, I am. It just says there was something the matter with the server. Thank you for telling me I'm still online. That's good. I have dodgy internet, even though I pay a lot of money for it. So I just was weird when that came up. Right, let's start again. Ash. Ash and Korea, Ash and Korea, Ash and Korea. Oh dear. Patience of the saint, isn't it? Patience of the saint. Just on a donated reading at the moment. I'm sure Sherry will tell you guys what to do. She's good at that. Whoa. Okay. These cards are hard to read sometimes. Okay, interesting. Career-wise, it's funny that you said what you just said. It's quite phenomenal. You're going to be. You wish you. Let's give you another card. Uh, let's use a whole deck. Maybe not. Right. Okay. So it is interesting. At the end of this reading, you'll probably go, well, I knew that already. Well, I didn't need to have a reading at all. I knew it. So you've got the Three of Swords. So basically, you are in a little bit of a pain, well, maybe a lot of pain. So what I suggest is watch the Vibe of the Weekend reading. That's really good. After this, perhaps go and look at Vibe of the Weekend. Does have a lot of good messages in, especially if you're going to demonstrate this. So with the Three of Swords, it is a lot of letting go in your heart about what's working within your career and what's not working, and the expectations, the idealistic views, and how you can, because you just said you're in teaching, and that's got a ceiling, hasn't it? I mean, maybe you can go above the ceiling, and you haven't really recognized just what a great person you are and the abilities that you can bring to yourself within career. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes this kind of thing is okay. I'm glad I feel like this because it's rattling my cage, and maybe I do need to look at things completely different. But while you've got this pain, it's always good to uh, just cry it out, and realize that okay, I am upset about this. Maybe this isn't as good as I thought. But then we reflect back. Well, I've spent all the time learning at university, and then it was my expectation, and blah 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 blah. But those kind of things are what the devil would say to you. Oh, you can't do any better. You've trained for it. Da, 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 da. No, you can run away from the devil and you can break free. As I said, with teaching, no matter where you are, there's going to be a ceiling of what you can earn. And you're always kind of a slave as a teacher. And it's getting more and more difficult as a teacher in the kind of environments as well. So maybe that is one of the constraints that you need to look on within career, if that makes sense to you. And then you've got the Chariot. So moving away or moving towards your success is important. And the only way you're going to do that, perhaps, is by learning to let go, but definitely releasing pain. So those first three cards are just an indication of where you could see things. Also, here with the Five of Wands, it says to learn to inspire yourself to sort things out. So, in order to do that, one has to let go of the constraints that you already feel. And if you're feeling like your heart is like this in your chest, and it's like, oh, I really feel this on a physical way, that is an indication of where you could, if you feel at the end of the week, oh my God, it's the weekend, I didn't think I'd make there, then that's another indication. It shows here that you do have the Magician card to be able to see what you can go. So this is a great card for creativity and how you want things to go. So it's understanding about your soul purpose as well. So I think in a way where you are reaching a ceiling level, and maybe that is the devil keeping you small, tied. Do you know what I mean? And it's almost like that rat wheel. And think, oh, the same old things again and again and again, and I feel like I've got no freedom. You have the Knight of Pentacles. It does show that you can look to the future and make steps towards what you truly, truly do want to see within how you make money and how you want your life to actually look. Therefore, when you have the Queen of Pentacles, this is very much about earthing yourself, grounding yourself, and giving to yourself. So, like when we teach, we're giving knowledge, but there's so much more in teaching. You could tutor, you could personally tutor. There are other skills that you can learn to be able to tutor and give as well. It's not just in the arena. So break free of the constraints about what you are doing, but you can still stay in that teaching role, tutoring, leading, all those kind of things. So when we look at the Two of Pentacles, this means that you can do it and go after your dreams, even though you might feel like I can't restudy, or I can't look at this or plan my own business or whatever I'm doing, as well as doing my teaching. But it says you can if you want. Does that make sense? So yeah, I know. Well, my daughter, we're going to be homeschooling our kids. I hate the education system. It's not education at all, is it? So that's our choice. It's a hard one. It's got more gutsy, but you know what I mean. It's. I mean, you could run. You know, like look at home education, homeschooling, run groups, how you want people to be. You're in America, because it started way off over there, but here in England, it's really taken off. There are a load of groups on Facebook where they all get together and do certain things, but there are ways of making money as well. Do you know what I mean? So just have a look at, think, oh, okay, get a pen and paper and go, right, teaching, what are my skills? What do I want to do? How do I, because the Knight of Pentacles, it's about slow looking towards the future. But you know, it's like when you look at all your skills and what you want to do, you can retrain or do something to implicate what you already know. If you wanted to change complete direction into something else, then you've got that degree to back you, and I'm sure you could go into university and kind of, or whatever, with those credits, if that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm talking about, the ceiling. You can push above the ceiling with something that you can actually look at. So don't feel restrained like the devil, and just look something that could fully nurture yourself and fully give to yourself. You'll get that. You'll know exactly what it is. Oh, she won't like that. You've timed Lena out. Yeah, she won't. Yeah, she won't like that. Oh, dear me. Right, okay. But yeah, everyone knows Lena, don't they? But yeah. So hopefully that made sense, Ash. But I'm pretty sure you can do it. Because let's face it, the reason why you can do it is because you've studied hard through university, so you've got the staying power to retrain into something else that you would like to do. So picked on your friend. No, I didn't. I was just says everyone knows what Lena's like. You know, that's what I'm saying. I did pick on her. Sherry's doing a wonderful job. Sherry's in a strict mood today. Boom. It kind of like the spamming, right? The putting of questions. I don't mind it continually. It's when I'm doing a donated reading and they keep nagging and nagging and nagging and nagging, then it's just annoying. But when it's occasionally, it doesn't really matter. But if they've done it 1, 2, 3, if they've done it more than 3 times in a row, definitely time them out. That's a bit too much. But I'm not that strict on spamming. It doesn't really matter. We're very relaxed. But Paulina, she won't like that. I'm telling you. She'll come in now. Okay. But yeah, you do have to have patience when people are donating. Definitely. And then if you get a lot of channel members in, they've got to have patience. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't mind if you've timed them out. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, dear. Right. Yeah, Pritha. I mean, that's why I said everyone kind of knows Lena. It's like, yeah, everyone knows what Lena's like. I tried to do her, relatively early, but it's just been not that way. So obviously she's getting. Right, let's do Pritha before. That's all right. Okay, right. Let's do Pritha before somebody else comes in and donates. And you've been here a long time, Pritha. I'll stop moaning. I knew that was coming. Right, Pritha, let's have a look at Rapid for you. Let's have a look at Rapid. It's like me when I was sitting in class when I was young. I used to only talk to my friends, and everyone else was making a noise and talking. And then the teacher just used to look at me, have it, just talk to me. Beverly, shut up. What? I haven't said anything. Oh, it's funny. Anyway, let's go. Carry on. Do remember to check out the videos that I have put out. There are some great messages for a lot of you. You will find them applicable. To comment on the videos, remember to like this stream and maybe like those other ones. Thank you. Right, Pritha, how is Rapid? How's Rapid feeling? Do come in, guys. Put your name down and your question. Ignore the moderators. Yes. Hello, Ankit. How are you? Right, Rapid. Put your question down, Ankit. Debbie, hello. Oh my goodness. Right, Pritha. They're feeling a little bit disappointed at the moment, and they may have passed the stage of feeling a little bit kind of more than depressed, but over anxious about the whole thing. So you might have to communicate a little bit better if you are in communication. If you're not, then I think they're moving away from this situation. They've looked at it, they've analysed it, and they're thinking, it's no good crying over spilt milk now. I think it's time to move on. Does that kind of look like it? But yeah, the energy that they're feeling this weekend or today is a little bit off, isn't it? Hey, Pritha, what's going on there? I told you you'd get your visa, Ankit. It'll happen easily. Right, Ankit, let's have a look at your career prospects. No worries, Pritha. I do wish you all the success. Do check out the vibes of the weekends. Listen to the messages because they are applicable, and you might pick up and go, yeah, sometimes when we say, no, that doesn't apply to me, that doesn't apply, maybe it does apply to us. Do you know what I mean? So please listen to that. May help. Yeah. Right, Ankit, let's have a look. On career for Ankit. Thank you for being here. This is for Ankit. And career. Sherry, are you still here? Are you working? Oh, good. Awesome. Right. Ankit, how's your blood? What am I on about? Career prospects. Yeah, first of all, you've got the Ace of Cups. So everything is going to go smoothly. This is about abundance, right, for you in your workplace. So sometimes here with the Nine of Wands, it's about stepping over and still keep going for what you need to keep going. So perseverance about how you look at things and how you feel about things still has to be there. Yeah, we've been hurt many, many times. You've had that setbacks, but I told you ages ago to keep going. Just keep going with those job interviews. Keep going. You had the last one the other day. I'm sure you got through that. It looks good. So just stand up tall. Do you know what I mean? Stand up. You know you're worthy, and keep going. Okay. So it looks good there. What? Mum does want Lena to come to her channel. What you on about now? But if it's your choice, if you don't want to come to my channel, that's absolutely fine. What's going on now? Right. Okay. We're not telling any. Right. Okay. So at the moment, I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to have a quick break now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to LoveTarot, Sherry B, and Momo for moderating. And thank you all for donating. And we'll see you all soon. Okay. Thank you. Have a great weekend. See you all soon. Take care. Yeah, you'll be fine, Ankit. All right. Oh, adios, amigos.